Hello, hello, hello. It's your favorite sales director, Sonia Hawkins out of Omaha, Nebraska. And I want to talk to you today about getting real about your business. If you are truly, truly, truly looking to get real about your Mary Kay business, then it is time for you to be firm and consistent on two things. Just two things is all I'm going to ask you to do. And I'm even going to make it simple for you today and give you a quick script to use. So, what are the two things you need to do? Number two, you need to learn how to ask. And number two, you need to follow up. And that's it. It is that simple. So the good thing about this Mary Kay business is it really is not hard. And really, truly, the difference between the people who do well and the people who don't do well in their own minds, whatever that looks like for you, because it's different for everyone. The only difference is that the people who actually dream and bring their dreams to fruition, and the difference between the people who just dream, the difference is consistency. That's it. That's it. The people who dream and bring their dreams to fruition do consistently what the people who just dream only do occasionally. That is the difference. And so we need to get better at making sure that number one, that we ask, and number two, that we follow up. So let's work on those two muscles right away. And so I have an assignment for you. I have an assignment for you. So as I'm recording this, this is October of 2024, and we are in the middle of our cancer care package campaign here in Omaha, Nebraska with my unit. This is our third year doing this, and it's something that really just kind of sparked because of National Sales Director Lakeisha Chisholm does this huge cancer campaign every single year. Like literally, they do like 3,000 something boxes that they give to cancer patients. And I absolutely loved it. And when I first heard about it, my father was going through a battle with cancer, and I was helping to take care of him. And I had a couple of other friends and relatives who were dealing with cancer. And so it was just very close to my heart, very near and dear. And let's be honest, sometimes I give money to foundations and things like that, but sometimes I just want to see where the money is actually going. Right? Does anybody understand that? And so, what we decided to do as a unit, as more of a community service project, was begin collecting money so that we could put together cancer care patient boxes that we could then take to our local cancer center and give them out to the patients there. And it has just felt amazing to be part of the project, to have seen pictures that patients have sent, to have gotten the notes and the cards that people have given when they've received them. It has just been amazing. And so, if you are one of those people that sometimes it can be a little scary to ask people to buy something from you, then let's take you out of the equation and let's start building that ask and follow up muscle by doing a community service project like this cancer care package. And don't worry, if you are the only one in your unit who wants to do this, you're the only one in your area who wants to do this. If you're just looking to get started and again build that muscle for asking and follow up, you can join us. It's totally okay. If you join in on this project, then you can absolutely connect with me and we can work out the details later on to how you can get the products that we need sent directly to my hometown so we can get them out and give you credit for them. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a simple script. And we're just going to start with social media. I bet you have tons of friends on social media. I just know that you do. If you've got at least 200 friends on social media, I want you to comment. So me, I'm a big Facebook person. I am on Instagram, TikTok, some of those other things, but I really don't use them. I'm mostly dealing with Facebook because I know how to use it, and I still have a ton of friends there, and I still do lots of business there. So as long as it ain't broke, I'm gonna keep using it, right? And so I want you to drop in the chat and tell me, number one, say hey girl, hey, because y'all know how it is. Say hey girl, hey, let me know that you were here. But then let me know, how many friends on social media do you have? How many friends, how many followers, whatever you want to call it. I want you to drop that in the comment section. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take ourselves out because that can be scary sometimes. We hate to think that we're asking people to do something for us. We're going to ask people to do something for someone else. And so I'm going to give you a script and I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to work. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump right in. So what I have done is I have gone to my Facebook page and I have, let's see here. There we go. I've gone to my Facebook page and I've gone to my friends list and I have a script ready to go. And this is how quickly it's going to happen. Now, Facebook will block you. Let me just tell you, I'm not sure about the other social media channels, but Facebook will block you if you send too many messages too quickly. And so I usually limit myself to about 20 messages in an hour. Okay. And so I'm just going to click here on the little dots and I'm going to say, send a message to this person. And I'm going to put in my already copied message. And what does it say? Hey, good morning. I'm going to put the person's name here. Please spell their name right. If you aren't sure that that's their real name or whatever the case may be, hey lady, something like that, whatever you want to put. I'm just going to go straight down the list. So hey, good morning, Kenyatta. It's our third annual Chemo Care Package Drive. Once again, we are looking to deliver care boxes to the patients at the local cancer center. And I'm putting here in Omaha, but you can just, if you're going to join us in this effort, if you're going to do it yourself, put in your city. But if you want to just be part of ours so we can all pull our resources together until maybe next year or the year after when you can build your own group, then just feel free to put patients at a local cancer center and leave the rest out. They have so appreciated our support in the past. Will you be able to join us again by purchasing 2 or more boxes? Now, I'm very purposeful in asking them to purchase at least 2 boxes or more. If they only want to do 1, that's fine. But what I find is that we only get what we ask for. So I'm going to start by asking for at least 2 boxes. And I'll go into the details of the boxes here in just a minute. Now, I've also created, I have a little flyer that I like to put with it so that they have all the different options of how they can pay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, credit card, all those different things. But this is it. I just want you to see how quickly I can do this. So I'm going to go through this really quick and then I'll go back and do the details. So, okay, I'm going to set my timer and let's see how many messages I can send out and how long it takes. So let's see here. All right. So I've got my timer set. Here we go. So let's see. That was one message. Here's 2. 3. As you can see, this does not take long at all. There's 4. And here is 5. Look at that. Y'all see that? 1 minute and 14 seconds it took me to send out 5. Again, my goal is at least 20 an hour or a day or whatever the case may be. Now, in addition to that, I also want to make sure that after 2 or 3 days, I go back and I follow up with anyone who did not respond or who said, get back with me on Friday or whatever the case may be. Okay. So what would that message look like? That message would look something like, hey, just checking to make sure that you received my last message about the care packages. Here it is again, just in case. And then I recopy that same message back in. So again, super quick, super quick. I would do a third follow-up if I still haven't heard back from them and say something like, hey, I know life gets busy and you probably missed my last message. Just wanted to see if you wanted to be a part. If not, that's okay. Just let me know. Got it? Got it? So at least 3 times that we're reaching out. And here's what I found. I have found that a lot of the people will say things to me like, oh my goodness, I thought I messaged you, or I typed out a message and I forgot to hit send, or I am so sorry, I meant to get back to you and I got distracted, whatever the case may be. I just had someone yesterday who, boom, all of a sudden money popped up and all she did was put a thumbs up. All she did was put a thumbs up on the message. And so I responded back to her and said, hey, just want to make sure that I interpret this correctly. Does your thumbs up mean that you're going to be part of the program? And she said, I'm working on it. And then a day later, boom, I got the money in my account. And then I messaged her and said, hey, just received this much in this account. Thank you so much for participating. Okay, so that's simple. It's just that simple. So again, ask, but then make sure you follow up. And here's the consistency part. I want you to do this for 7 days straight. So I'm just going to start on a Monday. You don't have to start on Monday. I'm just going to start on Monday so I can keep the days straight in my head. So on Monday, or day one, okay, let's say that. On day one, on Monday, I want you to send 20 of these messages out to friends, family, text messages on your phone, contacts on your phone, whatever. Don't second guess yourself. Don't ask, should I send it to this person? What do I think about this person? Don't get in their business. It don't matter. Just ask. Just ask. That's it. So 20 people on day one or on Monday or whenever. Okay. On day two, I want you to send it to 20 more people. On day three, I want you to send it to 20 more people. And then I want you to go back and follow up with the first 20 people that you send it to. Okay. On day four, 20 more people and follow up with the people from the second day. On day five, I think you guys have the pattern. Another 20 people and follow up with day three. On day six, another 20 people and follow up with day five. Is that right? Am I on the right dates? Y'all got me? It's simple math. You can do it. So 7 days straight. I want you to give this a try. And then I want you to come back to this video and let us know how many people said yes, how many people participated, how many boxes you sold. So now let's get into the quick details. Super easy. So number one, this is not a Mary Kay sponsored event. So make sure that you are not saying anything about Mary Kay. We're not talking Mary Kay products. We're not talking about Mary Kay, the company, nothing Mary Kay whatsoever. Take you out of the equation, take Mary Kay out of the equation, okay? We're simply doing a service, a compassionate service for our community. That's number one. Number two, you're probably asking, well, what are we putting in the boxes? So what I do is I do boxes for $30. I do boxes for $30. And if you want to participate, again, make sure you reach out to me. Follow me on Facebook at the MK Girl. At the MK Girl. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Follow me, send me a message. I can send you a flyer. If you want the little flyer, I'll just send you a generic one without all my info on it. And you can input your own info and use that for yourself. But boxes are $30. Boxes are $30. And if someone asks, well, what's going to go inside the boxes? We're going to give some premium self-care, love, inspiration, and motivation. That's what's inside the box. What's inside the box? Premium self-care, love, motivation, inspiration. That's what's inside the box. Okay. Between you and I, what's going to be inside the box? 3 things. You are going to put inside the box fragrance-free satin hand cream, fragrance-free satin hand soap, fragrance-free satin hand sanitizer. We're using fragrance-free because people who are going through radiation, chemotherapy, different things like that may have some sensitivities to fragrances. And not all the products in our product line can work for every patient dealing with different types of cancer. This is not just breast cancer, but because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, then we like to do pink. And because, we're pink ladies, you get it, right? But this box may be going to males or females. We don't know. And so we want very neutral products, but we want products that can work for anyone who receives them. And there are other products in our product line that will not work for everyone in these situations. It may work for some and not for others. For instance, Mint Bliss or things like that may not work for all people. So we want to do the 3 fragrance-free products. And so what was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought. You too can make YouTube videos. And so once you have gotten those yeses, then you're just going to start building your order, and you're going to be ordering those 3 different products every time you get a yes and every time you receive money. So we are asking them for $30 per box. $30 per box, which means that you are not going to take you're not going to get a full regular sale out of this, because it's not about you. It's about servicing someone else. Because keep in mind that normally we would charge $30 plus tax for these types of products if we were just selling them outright. But then we've also got to look at the fact that not only are we not charging tax on these, but we also have our own personal shipping that we're going to incur, because we've got to pay $15 for shipping just to get it to us. And then we need to actually buy some boxes, and there's going to be a couple of little small things that we're going to put in there with it. And again, if you decide to do this and you want to go over all the details, message me on Facebook at the MK Girl. I'll send you the link here in just a minute. Follow me, message me, and we can all work on this together, and we can go over the nitty-gritty. But again, my main thing for you today is I want you to start asking, and I want you to start following up. And when you do that consistently, it will make a difference in your business. So this is a 7-day challenge. So in those 7 days, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 120, 140. That's 140 people that you should have asked and followed up with. And I just bet if you do that, there is no way you're going to come back and tell me that zip, zero, zilch, you got no takers. I just don't believe that it's even possible. Usually our biggest problem is we haven't asked enough people and we haven't followed up. So 7 days, starting today, starting right now, you have got this. I know that you've got this. I know that you've got this. So send out the messages. I will put the little script, what I just sent out, but you could type it up yourself. I'm sure you can figure it out. I'll put the script that I used in there. And again, if you follow me on Facebook and you want to be a part, then I will also send you a generic template that you can use to send out with it if you want the graphic. You don't need the graphic, but you can use it if you would like. And again, I want you to let me know in the chat if you're in, and then let us know your results. This just helps because sometimes if we take ourselves out of the equation, it helps us to build that muscle. Now, when we come back next time, we are going to ask on behalf of us. We're going to ask on behalf of us, and we're going to get some Mary Kay for real sales. But this one time, we're going to start by helping out someone else, because I just believe that when we are blessed, we should be a blessing to others. So this is near and dear to my heart. I hope that it catches you at just the right time where you're ready to be a blessing to someone else as well. Have a great day. I cannot wait to hear from you guys and see how it goes.